or distance, or they're wondering. Yeah, their Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. So this amazing person that they were so toxic with, that they were working, collaborating. Now, that toxicity could be business people wanting to take out other business people, okay? It can be lovers, like, this is the one they couldn't leave, they couldn't do this, they couldn't, toxicity over. Now, let me say this, we've all been in toxicity. We have all been in toxicity. Relationships, love, work, friendship, you name it. We've all been in toxicity, correct? Everyone put their hand up. We learn, we make you might do it a few times, like go around the cycle a few times, right? What, 2, 3, maybe 4? Then you wrap it up and move on, right? This person doesn't. And neither does the person they're with. Here's how you see everybody can get caught up in toxicity. Everyone can, right? And cycles. But you, after a while, you're like, I'm out. You run. That's it. I'm out of this toxicity. I don't want to be in the toxicity. You either change it or you get out of it or you close it out. This person runs head into it, loves it, can't drink enough of it, can't get away from it. It's so powerful, it takes me over. The obsession, the addiction to it, there's something not balanced. Well, their Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Why? There is no foundation. There is no abundance. There is no building to a Ten of Pentacles. Spirit has now been watching people. We've been trying to teach people this. What you put your energy into is what you told the universe you wanted. Let me say that again. What you put your energy into, who you collaborated with, who you give the most time, energy, and attention to, or what? That is what you told the universe you wanted. If you want to be misleading to others, Spirit's going to send you that what you want. Misleading, people who mislead you. If you want to sacrifice people, Spirit's going to bring you people who want to sacrifice you. If you want to have hidden, false, or devilish intentions with people, that's what you're going to get sent. It's called the laws of cause and effect. You don't even have to be spiritual to understand that. Their confidence has been rocked. Nobody believes what they're saying or their gossip or their stories. Judgment has gone in reverse, and the fates, and the path is in reverse, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. And the apologies don't work. And it is this King of Pentacles. There they are right there. So their own greed, their own want for control, their own greed. And here's the thing with wanting that much control, because this is I want to control the narrative. Okay, I got it. I got the message. Oh my God, the devil, the King of Pentacles devil, male or female. High Priestess, I cannot make it up. Dabbling in the dark. Everything's been seen. Everything and everyone they were collaborating with. Every imbalance they did. It's all coming out. Hangman, they're not getting out of it. And the reason they're not getting out of it is because the High Priest and Priestess saw it, and the Temperance. And we've got it here. Third parties. The moon. There we go. The moon. The Spirit saw it. The heartbreak, the hurt, the betrayal. They're not getting out of this. They did it, and they know they did it. And that Nine of Swords they caused everyone else, that's what they're going to get. Nothing, you don't get away with anything. The Devil again. The King of Cups. The love bomber that gives to everybody. Creates burden and runs. Burdens of foundation and love and future and balance. Yep. And they're a magician. King of Pentacles. And they're full of betrayal and deceit and deception. And now everyone has to have boundaries up with them, male or female, or both, or whoever, or whatever. This dynamic duo, be it work, career, whatever it is, nothing's working out for them because everything they did comes back to them. Everyone they chose to invest in as a higher priority is what they sent out to themselves. Oh, they'll say someone else is doing work on them. That's what they'll say. It's someone else's fault. There's no accountability. When someone needs that much control, they move into higher levels of, so I'll do anything to get what I want. And they usually do. They get away with it and they get away with it and they get away with it. And everyone's like, how do they get away with it? Everyone and another one comes and they replace you with someone else and they replace you with someone else or whatever, right? The day comes when their ego has got too big and too out of balance. This is ego, Emperor, too out of balance, right? So they are now dictating the narrative, the timing to the divine. So this person thought they could dictate the narrative, the outcome, and the timing to the divine. They actually thought they had that control because they're used to getting their own way. If you're not it, they'll just replace you. Actually, I don't even have to worry about you being angry because I got someone sitting right here. I can just go back to that one, right? This is a person, whether it's been their upbringing, life for them, the life path they've been on, their ability, their charm, their whatever it is. Because King of Cups is very charming. Very charming. Very in tune, knows how to connect in emotion, make people vulnerable, make people feel connection and love, right? But this one's not a good one. That's gone to their head. This is those people that get everything they want, everything that gets fixed for them. And it could have come through childhood programming or whatever, but it's gone so far, they can dismiss, discard, reject, abandon, just come back around when it suits them. Smooth it over. This is someone who can smooth it over every time with just a few words. All right, they're good with words. And they're not good with words, they're great with communication. This person's great with communication, but there's communication that's real and genuine and factual and clear and direct and yes and no. And there's communication that's wordplay. This is a master of wordplay. Wordplay master. That's a yes. They're in timeout or healing, or you are. Reevaluation. Either you've been put in timeout, they've been put in timeout. I heard everyone involved he's been put in timeout. Yeah, everyone involved. This King of Cups. King of Wands. King of Cups, King of Wands is the biggest charmer on the planet of the earth, male or female. Yep, always walking away but looking back. That's our person. Always looking for a level up. They're always off looking for, so they've got a heap of people behind them that aren't talking to them at the moment. So I head off and find or get something from an empress, male or female. Because that'll get these guys back on board. That'll turn their heads back round. This person has issues with control. Yep. And look, yep, So I'm moving on to an Empress, okay? You all got your backs turned to me, or I don't want you. I have to move on. I have to grow, right? Here's what they did. I'm going to have victory with an Empress. I'm going to move towards my Empress, who I'm going to leave out in the cold. But I'm going to 5 of Pentacles, which is the very first 2 cards. Spirit put an end to this. This person was, coming in to balance things out. Came in fast, confident, passionate, charming, whatever. I don't care in whatever. Or charming as a friend, or a friend that can talk. It was seen by the higher up. They were coming in as a player, in, out, taking what they want. It was seen by the higher divine. That's their tower. That was the tower. Third parties. Heartbreak everywhere. Illusion, delusion, deception, lies. I can't make it up. This Emperor. So see that? That was the second card. This Emperor, full of illusion, delusion, lies, right? Reason, male or female, whoever. This is the main person. And so whether they're a boss, a lover, a friend, a group, an associate, right? Yep, guess what? They were always going to go back to the Queen of Pentacles over here. They were working together with their Queen of Pentacles. Because this Queen of Pentacles will always come back round because they're both as materialistic and focused. These two collaborate. They want to become something or make money or build an empire or work together as a power couple. That is the dream. That is the dream. Devil on the 10 of Cups. That is the dream. And they can't work out why that will never happen. Go figure. So they come and they target an emperor. They've targeted an empress to get that, to build that, and then take off. And the Hierophant saw them trying to switch the destinies or take or change the fates. These two were up for destiny swapping, or this group or this person. So it would be like a company befriending a company only to take them out. A lover, 2 lovers, allowing a lover to go to a lover to take them out, take them over, take what they've got, learn off them, whatever. That is 100% what's happened. This is what these cards are saying. You were what they didn't know, what was hidden about you. You are this person's divine match. Go figure that one. King and Queen of Cups. You were hidden. Karma. Justice. You were the true spiritual contract, the true counterpart. But they wanted the other one. Right? You're walking karma and justice. You hold the contract. That's why they wanted to come in, and it was you hid this, or you were hidden, or they didn't see you, hidden in plain sight, or. It's like they thought you were weak, you were naive. They actually thought the other counterpart, or the one they're with, or wanted to build with, or always go back to, or prove to, or could never break away from, they wanted yours and their contract, spiritual contract, to go to them. That's what they were doing. And they were both in on it. Happy days for them. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All done by the divine and the fates. All of it. Sad story, but you know now. You know what happened. They're coming rushing in to 2 of Cups and 10 of Swords you. So they came rushing in, Knight of Wands, to heal, 2 of Cups, Star, wish fulfillment, and knife you. 10 of Swords you. They're the facts. That's a yes. This Emperor is now sat to reevaluate. He has collaborated, he, she, they. They're probably worried now, hiding out. They have been seen. They do still think they're getting victory on their North Node. And they are with a person who is their soulmate in reverse. Karmic. Yep. Judgment's been made of the deception and the brutality and the burdens and the pain and the suffering they've put on you from their little offer. You've worked it all out. And yeah, they're going to be left in disappointment. Yeah, because they got caught. They get caught, and guess who they're with now? Queen of Swords. And you're also probably got boundaries up with them and a new spiritual path, a new cup. Yep, this Emperor. All right. We're going to leave it there. I don't think there's much else to say. You were protected by the divine. These two were hidden enemies or group or collaboration or more. Like if it's more, that was your hidden enemy, and that has been closed out now by the South and the North Node. They did their deed this lifetime to that contract. And it's been exposed and everyone knows the truth. And there'll be more truth coming out. Leave it to the divine. Move on, move forward. You had to learn the truth of it, boundaries, and protecting yourself at all costs. You are going to get nothing but overflowing abundance, more than you ever expected. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the High Priest and High Priestess are guarding this for you. Okay, enjoy.